Okay, today we're going to be having a look at how we can actually create an adventure using Python. And you are going to make that a very interactive adventure for your audience. So in this section, we're going to be creating a character, and we're also going to be creating hit points and experience points. Hit points are pretty much the number of lives they have, and the experience points are the points that you gain as you go through the adventure. Depending on what you choose, they will increase or decrease. So if you make a wrong choice, then you'll lose a hit point. If you make a good choice, then you'll gain an experience point. You can call them whatever you like, but because they're variables, they should be all in lowercase with no spaces. Okay, so we're going to start off with hit points, which I'm just going to call HP, and I'm going to give you 5 lives to start off with. As far as experience points are concerned, I'm going to give you none to start. That's because you're going to gain them as you make your choices. The next thing we're going to do to make this interactive is we're going to ask the person who's playing the game to actually input a name of their choice. Okay, we're going to give them the choice, and we're going to say type in your adventurer's name. All right, and then that gives them the choice to actually type in who they want to be called as they're playing the game. We're then going to incorporate that name into a sentence that welcomes them to the game. So I'm going to start off with print, which is the command which shows, which displays what we're putting on the screen. And I'm going to use my brackets and my semicolons. And in here I'm going to say, welcome, if I can spell it right. I'm going to put in a comma, name, comma, and then to the, and then we're going to give the game a name, and my name for my game is going to be the Ghastly Gloom of Door Adventure. All right. Now, have a look at that text. Can you see everything is in purple? Can you predict what's going to happen if I try and debug this at the moment? All right, hopefully you would have seen that I've made a mistake, that actually I need to separate name because that's one of my variables. It's my input variable. I need to separate that from the rest of the text. So what I should have done is after welcome, I should have had my inverted commas, and then after name, I should have had some inverted commas again. So it would say welcome, it would insert the adventurer's name chosen by the player, and then it would have the text to the Ghastly Gloom of Door Adventure. All right, so let's debug this. Now, my screen is a little bit different to yours. I don't have the ladybird up here, but I do have the word debug. So you can click on the ladybird to debug your program. I will click on my word debug. This is asking me to save my adventure before I actually debug it. I'm going to click on OK. Down the bottom here in my debug area, it says type in your adventurer's name. So I'm going to call myself Arthur. And if I press enter, it says, welcome Arthur to the Ghastly Gloom of Door Adventure. What I've noticed here though, is I've got a couple of spaces in here that don't need to be there. So I'm just going to go back up to my script, and I'm just going to delete that extra space that's there. All right, I'm going to save it, and I'm going to catch up with you in the next video.